Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Spanish Republic. I don't think I'm going to play this, to be honest. We will probably lose. We'd probably do a lot of damage, but it'd be like an hour of wasted time really, because the game is basically over, to be honest. Let's just press the space bar, speed things up. He's got a few things up his sleeve. Let's retreat. So he's got maybe about 1,500 guys left, something like that. He's just doing a bit of raiding now, the Mughals. We should really finish this, I think, this episode. I think that there won't be much more that they can do to stop us. Not too worried about what we're doing away. Oh, we lost Hyderabad, didn't we? Mayapur, Hindustan. So Hindustan, are they still actually on strike? I don't think they are they? Oh, they are. If we exempt it, still 7, so it doesn't really matter. We've got loads of troops here. Let's move down to here. Move down to here. We're doing this gradually because I don't want him to intercept us. Let's go here. Let's continue the siege at the moment. Move this guy up. We've got another army that's coming up from this army. One of these armies here. He can join in, and that will just be enough, I think, to make it auto-resolvable. Yeah. There we go. So that's gone. There's very, very few things left to actually cause us any problems. We'll need to just do that. We want to make sure that we do actually win. We'll put one guy in here. The rest can join in. And now we can auto-resolve with free conscious. I mean, to be honest, we may lose fewer than that, but 1,100, we lost 2,700. Those are not too bad. It's not ridiculous, is it? By any means. Let's put them under control. I don't think we were too worried about what's going on over here, were we? Oh, Republican Guard. I don't think that we're going to have time to use them, to be honest. I just don't think we'll be able to use them. We'll put them in here just in case we will get a revolt, I think, down here, but we've got loads of troops, to be honest. So those are gone. What has he got left? I think he just took back Hyderabad, didn't he? So I think the way to do this, you need to drive this guy out because he might intercept us. Do a little bit of raiding to begin with. And we'll move this guy over. So 3 armies to attack 1. Or in fact, these guys in the fortress are also coming out, so that's good. Oh, he's run back into the fortress. That's not so good. Let's continue the siege. We should be okay here, I think. A little bit worried now, to be honest. No, I think we'd be okay. Let's just see. Yeah. That's that gone. And I think all he's got is Hyderabad left, I think, and that's it. We'll maybe kill off those Marathan rebel geezers. Let's do that. Let's kill him. You normally only have to attack these guys once. Let's move down here. Let's move down here. Let's move down here. This will be the end of the game, actually. That's it. That's Jenga. We're done. All these guys are gone. We may, if I played on, we may get a few rebels up here, but it's just ridiculous. We'll get like half a dozen guys and they won't be causing us too much of a problem. As you appreciate, we've got a huge amount of got a huge amount of troops here. So that's the end of the campaign. I think probably the Spanish, this particular faction, they're the easiest that I've ever played. I think we've not really been troubled at any stage. I've got a fleet that arrived. Where's that? He was gonna. Yeah. So you know we've got every single trading position around the world. Got the whole of North America. Here we go. Still, and we've got like 4 million we can employ to build up our economies. See the end of the movals. Okay, so that's the end of the Islamic Mughal Empire, and done the world a big favour there. And what we've got here is really far too many troops for him in the end, because he really had no chance, even with me pushing on to auto-resolve a lot of the battles, because they weren't very interesting battles. We had loads of troops. There was no way that he was ever going to be able to fight back. I would say that's one of the problems with this game. You can never get a kind of like chaos theory thing, or something it will flip. Once you're actually winning, you're winning. There's just no way that anyone can beat you once you start to win. And so it becomes pretty much routine. For those of you who want a game that's really challenging, I'm playing a campaign called Roma Surrectum 2 at the moment, which is based on Rome 1, believe it or not. And it's really challenging. I mean, it gets more difficult the bigger your empire gets, and that's not true of any other game in Total War franchise. It always gets easier the bigger your empire is. I'm just fiddling around now. Just quickly, diplomatic relations. All we've got is Spain. There's no one else. Everywhere is white. Other nations, there's just no other nations. Objectives, well, we did this ages ago. We hold 137 regions, which is all of them. There are no other regions, so you now know there's 137 to capture. Prestige, of course, that'll be us. We've got a total of 15,379. What else should we do? Research and technology. I think we're still actually researching stuff, believe it or not. Yeah, guerrilla stuff, but I mean that's just philosophy. We've got all the philosophical developments, the Enlightenment. We still had to get mass production. We still hadn't got that. And I say there were still things amongst the sea side of things that we needed to get, and then we still hadn't got percussion shells, which give you a much better howitzer. 5% discount as well, but the howitzer is really incredible. But I've never had to actually get to that stage before you won the game, to be honest. So that's all done. I think that's it. I think that's all we need to look at. Look at the government. President Nicolas Gotz policies. We've still got stuff that we're not actually charging at the moment, but India will settle down. We've got a whole army there. Trade. There's only us, of course. There's only us. Where who can do any trade at all now? There's only us left. Ministers. I can kick in. That's slightly better. Yeah. So this was the government that won. It's very popular, of course. You would expect that. Family tree. Carlos, Mariana Victoria I, and another Carlos. Weird that we've got. Perhaps we're a constitutional republic. That would be a weird thing. Population 40. Is that 40 million? 40 million? No, 404 million. 612,288. Rank sublime, of course. Catholicism, Government Republic. Treasury, 4 million odd. Okay, well I hope you've enjoyed Spain. I mean, I did, although it was no real problem. I've played Spain two ways. I've played it where it's lasted about 10 turns, where everyone attacks you, and I've also played it like this, where you win quite easily. And I think that the key are the diplomatic things that you do at the very beginning of the campaign. If you go and check out episode number 1, you'll realise what I'm saying when you do some of the business of trying to avoid wars in Europe and just concentrating on North America to begin with. But I'm not sure what my next campaign will be. We may be doing a Napoleon, possibly. It's possibly we're going to do a Napoleon Total War. But that's it. Thanks for any comments you've got, any suggestions about things that I did wrong in the campaign, of course, anything positive, hopefully. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I certainly have. And I'll take care. And Merry Christmas. It's coming up to Christmas, and it will soon be Christmas. A couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks time. Take care. Goodbye.